Hey guys, welcome back to D&DModding. Right now I'm in between a few projects, waiting on paint to dry, stuff like that. So I thought I'd take my downtime to check some stuff out. Now on my Crevasse build here for the MSI PRO MOD Season 5, I'm going to use acrylic panels to cover up spots like where the hard drive mounts and all that go, just to get a cleaner look on the inside. And I wanted to put some lighting effects on that in acrylic to add something to it, because it does get kind of boring after a while if it's just all pieces of blue acrylic. And that's what I'm going to be using, is this blue. And it's a translucent. You can see kind of the shadow behind it where my hand is. So it's not totally opaque, but not totally transparent. So that kind of throws a curveball to us as far as lighting goes, because we don't know how this light's going to react in here exactly. So it might work great, it might go all the way across, it might look horrible, but while I've got some time, I'm going to try out a few different ways, and I was going to bring you all along and let you see a few different things. Now I do know that just with this camera and the lighting the way it's going to be, you may not be able to tell exactly what's happening with the acrylic. I'll try to tell you, and you might be able to see it in the reflection, but the glare, the LEDs are just so bright that the camera can't distinguish them in this acrylic. So if you want to kind of get an idea of what's going on, you can look at the reflection, and like I said, I'll try to explain what's happening with it. But we're going to try a couple of different ways. First, this edge lighting shooting into the side. We're hoping for some light all the way across that panel, and then after that we're going to put the strip across the back of it and see what that looks like. So let's go ahead and kill some lights. And actually, I guess I can turn this on right now. So we can see what it would look like in the daylight. Now it is shooting down into our acrylic, but I can make out the points of light pretty easily, and it doesn't look like it's going very far, maybe an inch or so. So let's go ahead and kill the lights. We'll see what that looks like in the dark. Ooh, it's getting spooky. Alright, so yeah, it does provide some light through that panel, not a ton. Most of the light stays in the top inch. I can make out the individual LEDs a little bit, but they're not horrible. So I don't know how well you all can see that through the camera. Hopefully kind of well. Like I say, maybe the glare off the table will kind of show you where the pinpoints are. But I was hoping for more light down towards the end. This would probably work better if I did both ends as well. Maybe brighten the rest of it up. But the center of this panel is kind of dull. So it does have some glow, just not as much as I was hoping. So let's go ahead and flip this over to the back and backlight this piece. See what that looks like. Try not to blind you all with LEDs right into the camera. Try not to blind me with LEDs right in the eye. Holy smokes. And this really isn't a super bright set. Damn it. Compared to other ones I've had, these are just kind of okay, which is kind of nice because you don't want to overdo your lighting at times. So here we are. Let's strap it to the back. Basically just stripping about an inch or an inch and a half down. And I don't know if you can see it, but I can make out the individual points very easily. Maybe if I get where you can see through the glare, but I can definitely make them out. I think the camera's just going to give you a bright bar of light about an inch across, but you can definitely see where the pinpoints are, where each LED is, and it really doesn't light the panel up much better than edge lighting. Pretty much about the same, just that you can control where in the panel it actually is. So. I think if I did anything, I'd edge light it, just because I don't want dots of light all across this panel. And I may see if there is some other way to diffuse that light a little better behind it. Now with clear, this would be a totally different project, because you wouldn't have the translucence slowing the light down going across if you edge lit it. So when you edge light clear acrylic, if you had say some frosted design that you wanted to pop out down here, that light would get there a whole lot easier. This blue just slows light down so much, it basically stops it. So that's edge lighting and backlighting on blue acrylic with LEDs, a white LED strip. So hopefully if you're in this boat, maybe this will help you kind of make an idea beforehand so you don't have to sit down and spend 30 minutes testing out different ways of lighting your piece of acrylic. So that's what I've got, and hopefully that helps you all out. So I will talk to you all later. Well, wait a minute. I'll talk to you all later.